I arrived at West Virginia University thinking that I knew what I wanted to do with my life after college, and realized pretty quickly after spending time in two different majors that I wasn't really passionate about either of the areas I initially chose to study. And so I had an academic advisor who directed me to the College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences after he realized I was passionate about sports. And from that point forward, things really began to fall into place for me at WVU. I found faculty who genuinely cared about the future of their students and a curriculum that I was passionate about. Through the course of my studies, I was also able to connect with a former graduate of CPAS in the athletics department at the time, who gave me an opportunity to volunteer in his office. And that later led to a graduate assistant position to pursue my master's. I chose to continue my studies in CPAS because at the time, I couldn't fathom the idea of heading back down a path that I wasn't passionate about. And so I threw all of my eggs in the basket of sport management, and now here I am almost 20 years later as the Deputy Athletics Director and Chief Operating Officer of a Power 5 athletics department. That journey didn't start and end at WVU. I spent some time in Providence, Rhode Island with the Big East Conference office, and then made a stop at the University of Maryland for 6 years before I returned to West Virginia in 2010. You'll find that the majority of people who have been successful in the sports industry have been flexible and willing to go where the path of success leads them. But the beginning of that path is equally important. And so here at West Virginia University is arguably the strongest foundation across the country for those who have aspirations to pursue a career in athletics administration, particularly college athletics. And I say that because if you look at the history of CPAS, you'll see a long list of athletics administrators who found a lot of success following their degree at West Virginia University. I believe that speaks volumes to the reputation this college has garnered throughout its history. And there's no doubt that the future for students in CPAS is bright. It gave me the foundation to pursue a career that I was passionate about and continues to enrich virtually every aspect of my life. I would say to students who are seeking to find the right path for their future, that if your passion rests within the sports world, West Virginia University is the place for you. This is a place of purpose, and the same way that I found mine in the College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences, you can certainly do so too.